There we go. Now, hopefully everything works, because this has always been a little bit finicky. Seems like it is. Alright, now I make sure all the titles work, because that's also finicky. This whole thing is finicky. Let's make sure all this is working. Yep. Okay, that works. Dog is furious. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think it all works. Hello, Headhunter. Firebite, no. It's called concentrating, man. Hey, Sound Blaster. Oh, I'm sorry you can't stick around longer. Yeah, it's a... You know how these streams work by now. I'm gonna stick around and talk for 15, 20 minutes before we even begin, so... But glad you're hanging out for now. Yes, Ben, it is possible. Like, cards actually exist. Because that's gotten absolutely insane. More insane than everything. Hello, Dexter. Everything's good. Hello, Snake Eyes. What is up? Well, the sky, the ceiling, the birds, the clouds. But everything here is just, yeah, pretty much average day. I got out of work early, so I thought, let's actually set up a stream. Var just got Armada Hotshot. Why? I warned you. I've literally been warning people for a decade about that toy. People don't heed the warnings. There's a Plastic Addict is not just a comedy series. It is a public service announcement. Oh, Ben got Kingdom Paleo Trex. I love the fossilizers. Fossilizers are much cooler than the previous figures, I think. Figurize Decade model kit arrived on Monday. Got him posed holding the Common Ride Kabuto card. Nice. I still have to put mine together. I keep thinking I'm gonna build them on stream, and then I never get around to it. Last week, your Target finally got cards back using the one product policy. Tsuki, that might be the last time you see the cards. Target is like going like, no, it's too dangerous. These people are causing too many problems. It's not safe for our staff. It's not safe for our customers. So they're not selling cards anymore until further notice. Until they get the whole thing more secured, Target is not selling cards. Walmart's not doing... There's a bunch of Walmarts that got out of it, too. I mean, for me, working a toy store that actually has, you know, a consistent stock of cards, then that's cool. But I think starting tomorrow, it's done. Like, you can't get them. At least not for now. Online only until they can figure out how to do it safely. Or until it calms down. Jeez. Hello, Phoenix Kid. No luck finding Omega Supreme online. Planning to buy him with the money I got for my birthday this week. Oh, happy birthday. Yeah, Omega's a weird one. They reissued him for a bit, but I think even those got eaten up really quickly. Excited for MP Jetfire. Hello, Fies. Not really. Like, I love classic, like, animation style Skyfire. I'm just not into Masterpiece as much as I used to be. They're too expensive. I still get everything I want out of, like, the current run of figures. Like, Siege Jetfire is awesome. He is the Skyfire toy I've wanted since I was a kid. I don't need the MP. Made 113 on eBay this week trying to push stuff out to pre-order Grimlock and Mirage. I've got a friend hooking me up with Mirage because I really do not want that Grimlock. I need to put things on eBay myself. There's a bunch of expensive things I need. Arctis, no. Champion's Path hates me, so I do not have the Rainbow Zard. I don't have either the Shiny Zard or the Rainbow Zard from Champion's Path. Toa, thank you very much for the cheer. Very, very appreciated. Hello, Jake. I'm glad you like the videos. I really want to get back to making the videos. I've set it up now where when it's quiet at my work, I have a laptop good enough to edit. So I'll actually be making videos. I'll be making toy review videos while I'm selling toys. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1 proposition. Hopefully that means I'll actually be able to get things moving again on the channel. It comes with a new crotch for build with a Neo driver adapter built in. Nice. Aw, thank you, Firebite. Yeah, if something I did got you into something you enjoy doing, that means the world to me. I'm glad you found a passion through this lunacy that I do. Yes, Mystic. Hello, you made it. Getting Encore Big Convoy for my birthday in July. Nice. I have that one. It's a really fun toy with that that doesn't have translucent plastic, because that's a terrible thing. The original toy had like translucent plastic shoulders and a bunch of bits. Like, I'm much happier because the new one is like super tight, like brand new tight. Hello, Collector K9. You got Two Kaisers changer. Nice. His changer's a little bit too goofball for me, for my personal taste. And someone asked if I got anything Zen Kaiser. I have the original. I have the first two mechs, and I have the Geertlinger and a bunch of gears on order at HLJ. I just have to ship it because it's gonna cost like $80 to ship it. Like, it's crazy. Have I seen the multicolored Seeker? Demons Must Die. There's a lot of multicolored Seekers. If you mean either Shattered Glass Thundercracker / Action Master Thundercracker, I've seen that one. G.I. Joe. Unfortunately, I'm not too familiar with repairing figures. Like, it's bad. It's terrible to hear about your Cybertron Prime. It's still my favorite Transformer. Really unfortunate if yours is like hips are going out, but like if you have access to a 3D printer, that's probably going to be your best one. Rusty, hello. What makes Scyther my favorite? Well, look at him. He is design perfection. He is a green ninja mantis made of blades. How do you get any cooler than that? Well, first off, I've always green, favorite color. 2, I love sleek, sharp designs like Scythers. And apparently I've always just had a thing for Mantis. Like, my mom would tell me as a kid there'd be one in the backyard where I'd just kind of sit and stare in fascination at it. So yeah, it just, like, Scyther just kind of ticks all the check boxes for me. Yeah, Karamaniac, I really do like Zen Kaiser so far too. Like, I'm very happy because it gets back to my Sentai vibes. Because I've been skipping so many Sentai. Hello, David. Oh, you got your second Moderna vaccine yesterday. Okay, yeah, you feel terrible now, but it's worth it. It's like now, like they're just now saying if you're fully vaccinated, it's safe to go out without a mask. It's safe to go out indoors without one. Like, baby steps, but awesome. So we're getting there. Like, I got my second Moderna, and like it didn't even faze me. I went to work the next day. Just like my immune system saw the second vaccine and went, "Oh, we know what you are," and just like curb stomped it. One of your Armada minicons succumbed to clear plastic syndrome. Was it from the air defense minicons, the ones that form Star Saber? Because I had 2 of mine that started cracking all over because of clear plastic syndrome. You got your dad into Kamen Rider O's? Be proud. Like, it's hard to get someone like unfamiliar with these things into like Kamen Rider, you know, especially older generations that aren't up on like anime or Japanese media. That's cool. I'm making an assumption he's not up on Japanese media. It's still cool. Thoughts on Titan class arc? I'm not terribly interested in it because there's no character attachment to me. It's cool that there's an ARC toy being made, but I'm not sure. It just seems like for the size, it just seems like it's going to be a little bit too simple. I'm on the fence about it so far. Stingmon, Manterra, and Trakina. Trakina, you're talking about one of the most undersung Power Ranger villains of all time. Like she has an awesome storyline going for her as a like final boss type villain. Stingmon, cool enough. Manterror, I've got one hanging on my wall, sealed in box, and I don't know if I have the heart to open it. Far got both of his shots. Good on you. Hello, Ojunix. Yeah, the new He-Man show looks awesome so far. Like, the stills and the previews look absolutely cool. Like, I've got high hopes for it. Macross finally coming to the West. Cool. I'm not big on Macross, but it's awesome that we're actually, getting a little bit more of that media without Harmony Gold messing it up. Hello, Zbot. Yeah, you didn't miss this one. We just started. Thoughts on Walmart and Target stopping sales of trading cards? It's disgusting because it's not because scalpers are buying too much. It's because scalpers are getting violent. They're starting fights in and out of the store. They are attacking other customers who got the last ETB or you got the last pack of football cards. And they just like take them to task, start beating them up. And I saw one news report where someone pulled a gun. Someone pulled a gun at a Target over shiny cardboard. How absurd has this gotten? So you know what? Fine. If it's unsafe to do this, good. It does mean scalpers are going to command the market for now because they're going to have the supply, but they're going to have a finite supply, which means I expect them to be charging even more than they used to. At least for a limited time, and then I expect it to die down once their supply runs out. But Target and Walmart have got to do something better about how to handle and organize, the selling of the cards when you have such enormous demand and when you have such crazy people going after them. It's not enough to put down like pricing limits. You got to make it hard to get. You got to make it worth their while. Like how you put you might just have to like glass case everything, like you do in the video game section at this rate. It's absurd. Absolutely absurd. Would I want a Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure of Symbiote Thanos? Did they make a Marvel Legends Symbiote Thanos? I didn't know they did. I don't collect many Marvel Legends, but maybe. Depends. I've never seen it, so it depends on what it looks like. Fies, here's the thing. We have 2 He-Man cartoons on the way. There's one by Kevin Smith that it's not the Netflix one. There's one by Kevin Smith that is a continuation of the original series. And then we have the one that's going to Netflix. I think that's the one we saw the previews of. That's a completely new iteration. So we have a bit of both right now. And I could be wrong. I could have that backwards. Don't hold me to that. Because it's hard to keep track of them. How are scalpers getting away with this? Because you can't stop them. It's hard to really stop them, unfortunately. Aside from like you can't tell scalpers from normal customers until they start getting violent, it's just, I don't know. It's absolute chaos. It's disgusting, is what it is. It's not so much that like I'm upset that they ruined the hobby. I am, but like I can still get cards. I have access. KRG, thank you very much for the cheers. Very appreciated. If you ever try a different card game, go for Yu-Gi-Oh! But do the World Championship DS games. They are great. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, as far as, like, how the game works and how to play the game, I have more fun playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Than I do Magic and Pokemon. I just feel like it's more my vibe and speed, and I like the strategies in those games more. I'm so far behind on Yu-Gi-Oh, though. It'd take me forever to catch up and learn how the game works now, how the power creep has adjusted, etc., etc. Um, really don't want to dig into another card game. I like collecting Pokemon. That's about where I'm at right now. Thanos appears to emerge with Carnage in Guardians of the Galaxy in 2007 Spider-Man cartoon crossover. That's frightening. Thanos with Carnage's symbiote? That's frightening. I am, like, thoroughly against anyone else wielding Carnage besides Cletus Cassidy, but that's a dangerous combination. It's more on the Kevin Smith He-Man. Here's more on the Kevin Smith He-Man. Oh, you tried to link. Yeah, you can't link in these chats. Sorry. Has-Been Hotel, hell of a boss. I've only seen little bits. I feel like it's the kind of show I have to take in small doses. It doesn't look bad. It's just not quite... You know, I have to be in the right mood for it. Hang on, I have to switch... I have to move... There we go. Sorry, I couldn't see how long I've been going for so far. Thank you, OBS. Thoughts on the new Venom trailer? It looks kind of crap, but that's what I expect out of Sony Spider-Man projects. Kidding, but I'm very particular when it comes to my Carnage, and the fact that like I'm the kind that's like, oh, they got it. Like I'm not too picky when it comes to most things superhero. Reinvent, do whatever you want, but there's certain things like Carnage. Like for me, like if your Carnage has visible white fangs, you failed. That's not Carnage. Carnage has the black teeth with like the bright, like fleshy pink mouth to show them off. That's the image for Carnage I need. I'm not surprised they changed that for the movie. It's just easier to show normal teeth. It's easier for normal audiences to get and understand. Try the DS games where you go. They only go up to synchro. Okay, I'm not sure about playing the. I played a few. I played a few of the DS Yu-Gi-Oh games. Back when they were still like, you know, back when we only had one anime for it all. Okay, so the Kevin Smith one is the one we had the previews for. All right, awesome, because that one does look really, really good. I think I remember seeing the kid-centric Netflix one. The aesthetic for the other one is much more like they're like super buff characters, like cartoonishly buff. Hello, Straswa. Yeah, Carnage didn't have enough black in the design. I think that's just going to be a thing, so it's easier to see on camera. Because even in those previews they showed, Carnage was really hard to see and see all the shapes on. Thoughts on the new CDC mask mandate? Oh, topics I never thought I'd get into on one of my live streams. I mean, I think it's good. I think it's good progress. I'm worried that like we're spiking the ball before we've reached the end zone. The only time you'll hear me make a sports reference. Mystic Mind 89, thank you very much for following. That's the only concern I have, though. But like, I trust the CDC in their judgment because they've been trying to steer us in the right direction. So if the vaccine works well enough that it's safe to go and be in crowds if you're fully vaccinated, awesome. I hope that encourages more people to get fully vaccinated. Let's see. Feel like the symbiote needs to be much more manic and less stable than Venom. Agreed. Like the one thing something I didn't like about Carnage in the trailer for the new Venom, all of the tendrils are controlled. Whoa, that was thunder. We got a storm overhead. There's. Yeah, I'm dropping a few frames here. Sorry about that. It just started storming here, so we don't know. I don't. If I suddenly lose everything, I apologize. I'll try to get back as fast as I can. I didn't think it was supposed to rain that hard today. Apparently, I was wrong. I'm gonna check the weather. just to see how long this is going to go on for. Hello, John. Would I build a Lego Carnage? I have a Lego Carnage around here somewhere. It's just the minifigure. But yeah, I do agree with the Carnage tendril thing. The one thing I didn't like in the trailer was that all of his tendrils seemed to be under his control. Like when he screamed and roared, they all pointed forward. And I feel like it does need to be like more chaotic, and they need to be lashing in like little random directions, like they have a mind of their own. Partly cloudy. Partly cloudy, says my phone. My phone can eat me, partly cloudy. Only worry with the Kevin Smith He-Man. Going by a lot of the interviews, the show is not going to focus on He-Man and more on Teela. And this is going by old rumors that Teela has a girl. On that Teela has a girlfriend, and the way that interviews. I don't think I'd put much stock into those rumors. Mostly because, Teela always had a thing for He-Man. Like that was the thing. So I don't think they would change that. I wouldn't mind it being more Teela centric, only because they have a lot of potential with her character from the original series. Like she's secretly the daughter of the sorceress. Her destiny is to be the next sorceress. She's captain of the guard, but she has, He-Man doing everything for her. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, storm rolled in right overhead. This is going to go on for like the next half hour. Hopefully nothing happens. What's the chance of rain? 88%. It wasn't that